Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. So obviously a big talk of the last couple of years, the last year, even more so the last couple of months, has been cryptocurrencies. All different kinds of coins and cryptos are absolutely blowing up. You know, we've seen Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all the big coins going absolutely parabolic over the course of last year, you know, dating back to really the start of quarantine, when stuff kind of dipped and then just kind of took off from there. We've seen Dogecoin and stuff like that hitting the mainstream, really grabbing the attention of especially the younger, the new generation, the new age of investors. And a ton of people have made lots of money over the past year, over the last couple of months. Obviously, and a lot of people who are just getting into a lot of this stuff are looking for that next opportunity, that next big break. You know, say Dogecoin is too far out there now. It's the fifth biggest coin now. What is the next coin that's going to go parabolic? What is the next ticket to the moon? What is the next chance to blow up and get 100x returns or whatever, or multiple 500x returns? You know, people are going crazy right now, and a lot of people are honestly flocking to Safemoon, and there are some big names, personalities, celebrities getting involved as well. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video today. But before we get into that, I just want to mention real quick, if you guys have not already, please take a second and smash that like button. I would appreciate it so much. It really does help me out, that YouTube algorithm. Also subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content so you guys don't miss out on any videos we got going on in the future. Definitely, it's going to be my goal to keep you up to date on all the latest information in stocks, financial markets, cryptos, all of that good stuff. Not financial advice, just me kind of documenting my thoughts and opinions on all different kinds of stories going on in the financial universe. With that being said, let's get right into this. We're on Safemoon.net. For those of you that don't know, as told by Safemoon.net, Safemoon is a community-driven, fair-launched DeFi token with three simple functions: reflection, LP acquisition, and burn. They explain what these things mean a little bit more on their website. Obviously, community-driven and fair launch. The dev team burned all of their tokens and participated with everyone else. This is really big for a lot of people in cryptos, because a big part of crypto is obviously decentralization. A lot of these coins have absolutely massive volumes and concentrations of people at the top, whether it be the developers, the early investors, the teams, whatever, that have just such a crazy majority of the tokens and have such a crazy control over the market as the whole, and the price of the coins, and they can, you know, just flood the market at any time they want. They can crash the price, they can pump and dump, they can do all these things. But you know, Safemoon's claiming that this is fair game. Everyone started out on the same kind of footing, and hopefully this should be different. Obviously, automatic LP. Every trade contributes towards automatically generating liquidity that goes into multiple pools used by exchanges, and RFI static rewards holders earn passive rewards through static reflection as they watch their balance of Safemoon grow indefinitely. So tons of awesome stuff. Obviously, there are a lot of people, a lot of stuff that people like to hear. Even the name itself, Safemoon. You know, who doesn't want to? Obviously, there's a ton of people in the crypto market right now that want a moon. They want to go to the moon. They're hearing about that. And this is your chance to get there safely. You know, this is, you know, in a lot of ways, really awesome marketing, really awesome branding. A lot of people are comparing this crypto to Doge in a lot of ways. You can see that the current price is very low. You know, it's fractions of a fraction of a fraction of a penny. The market cap right now is around 4 billion. I believe on Coin Market Cap, I think I have it pulled up. Right now it is the 202nd ranked coin. So when people are taking a look at that, you know, there still is a lot of opportunity to run. Again, if Dogecoin is right now, I believe, the fifth biggest coin in terms of coin market cap, maybe it's already too high. Maybe you're not going to get those 500x returns anymore, but people maybe see an opportunity with something like Safemoon, where it has a lot of the, you know, the same comparisons to an early Doge. It has that high kind of circulation, that high supply, that low price. It's easy to get in, buy a ton of them. It's easy to get that hype. You know, they have what seems like a decent team. They're getting people behind them. You know, Safemoon is super active on Twitter. They have really awesome, like, I think this is cool on their Twitter. They actually have a guide for how to acquire Safemoon, because that can be a difficult part of getting a lot of these cryptos that are on weird exchanges when it's not on Coinbase or Binance or Robinhood or something like that. You know, actually finding a good exchange to go out and get this, finding a way to actually get some of these cryptos, to get a good wallet for them. It can be difficult, and having you know, a Twitter account, a social media team that's showing people how to get this stuff done, hopefully safe, easily, and effectively, that's awesome. awesome. I think that's a great job. They're tweeting out kind of partnerships and stuff when they're getting on new exchanges. They're actively trying to get on more and more exchanges. Safemoon overall is doing a lot of things right. Again, a lot of people are obviously, and probably rightfully so, gonna have problems with the crypto that has such a high circulating supply, that is, such a low price, potentially so easily manipulated, potentially all hype, no substance, all that kind of stuff. And obviously people have a lot of problems with Dogecoin, even though people have been able to make so much money with Dogecoin over the last, couple of months or even a year at this point. People are going to have a lot of the same issues with Safemoon. Again, that doesn't mean they're necessarily right or wrong, but the critics are out there for sure. But kind of the big stuff going on, there's been a lot of people talking about Safemoon over the last couple of weeks. I've been hearing it more and more. It's popping up on Twitter, it's popping up on YouTube, it's popping up on Reddit. People are getting more and more into this, and the price, it's definitely been moving. Over the course of the last 3 months, it went from very, very low to all of a sudden, here it is peaking. But over the course of the last month, it kind of hit a little dip. It's kind of bouncing around. It's been in this kind of channel for a little while now. Not really breaking out, not really going crazy, but I mean, if you got in early enough, it's been doing good. If you kind of, maybe bought it at the top, you're maybe not doing so hot, but there's been some opportunities, and people are just getting hyped as they start to build up more and more partnerships, as they start to get on more and more exchanges. And honestly, as some bigger names start to push this crypto more and more, obviously the big name out there right now is Dave Portnoy, obviously with Barstool. He had this big announcement. He called it his shitcoin announcement. Invest at your own risk. He has no idea how this works. And he went on a tweeting spree. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, where he was just going absolutely crazy, tweeting about Safemoon so much, trying to get it out to his 2.5 million Twitter followers. Obviously, he has insane reach. Barstool has insane reach. And, he announces how he is starting out with I believe it says it right here, a $40,000 investment in Safemoon, which obviously, when you're a guy with the amount of money that he has, $40,000 isn't that much right off the bat. And something with a $4 billion market cap, $40,000 isn't going to move the market that much. But when he's talking about this to his millions and millions of followers, and he's potentially, getting more and more into this, he says he sees what Elon is doing with Doge, and he wants to recreate that to an extent. Elon has been able to move Doge a crazy amount. It hasn't just been Elon, but he's building that hype, building that, craze and excitement, getting people fired up. And he sees that Elon's been able to do that. And something like Safemoon, which with a much smaller market cap, probably much more easy to manipulate and make go crazy and all that stuff. He sees an opportunity there. And, if he's going to be putting this work and potentially, doing all this work for them and putting his money where his mouth is and investing in this crypto, and maybe, maybe there's a future partnership between Portnoy and Safemoon, maybe between Barstool and Safemoon. Who knows exactly what's going to happen. But when you're looking at these tiny, tiny coins, especially in the 200s of market cap, having a Dave Portnoy on your side, having a Barstool potentially on your side, that's going to give you, potentially a leg up on a lot of the competition. And as you can see, Portnoy has the blue laser eyes. Obviously, a lot of the people with the red laser eyes going for Bitcoin. People are saying the blue, maybe. I've heard some people obviously say that in the past, the blue laser eyes have been for Ethereum. A lot of people are now attributing the blue laser eyes to Safemoon with Portnoy and all that stuff. And kind of the big story that's going around right now, also on top of all this stuff, is Kevin O'Leary. I don't know if this is yesterday or today, sometime really, really recently, changed himself to the blue laser eyes, and people are starting to say, what does this mean? If we control F here, we see that he also follows Dave Portnoy right here, Stool Presidente. So, is Kevin O'Leary potentially getting involved with Safemoon? I don't know. That's obviously a big stretch. That is big, big speculation. That is a big, big rumor, but there are definitely some people out there on the internet talking about that right now. It's kind of like a trending search. The rumblings are there. It could mean maybe a move into Ethereum, maybe starting to get more and more into crypto. It could mean a move into Safemoon, though. These people with big followings, they have large incentives to get involved with these smaller crypto projects that are potentially willing and able to pay them a ton of money, but then also they can see insane return on their investments when they just talk about these things out in the open and speak well about them on their social medias, to media outlets, all these things. this could potentially be a really, really big opportunity. Again, the Kevin O'Leary, it's much, much more rumor, much, much more speculation, but we do know for sure that Portnoy is in. You know, this was just yesterday, and he was kind of going crazy with all these tweets. I don't know, you can scroll through it and look at a lot of them. He's posting some videos, he's posting some tweets, he's talking about Safemoon, he's trying to kind of spread awareness, get it out to more and more people, and yeah, like I said, this has been a crypto that has been gaining a lot of popularity and steam on social medias, and just in general over the past month or so. And, you know, Dave Portnoy entering the market, potentially kind of stirring the pot a little bit, could be a really good thing. You know, it could do nothing in the end, but obviously this could be something with a lot of force and a lot of hype and a lot of just kind of traction behind it. You know, there's not a lot of great exchanges to buy Safemoon at the moment when we take a look at the market. The biggest market is on Gate.io, which you know, I've actually used before. It's not amazing. I don't think I'd necessarily like recommend it or anything, but of kind of like the smaller, you know, I don't know, like usually people say like shadier, weirder, whatever, crypto exchanges, you know, Gate wasn't that bad. I was able to get on it relatively easily, relatively quickly. I was able to get, you know, my crypto in and out of it. Never had any issues. I don't have anything bad to say about Gate. So, you know, I think that is something good for Safemoon, but obviously as they get more partnerships, as they get more well-known, hopefully they will be able to get on bigger and bigger exchanges, and that's when you can really start to see the prices going crazy. That's when you can really go parabolic once you know, people don't have to jump through a bunch of hoops or jump through a bunch of hurdles to actually be able to get their hands on some of these coins, and people who are interested in buying are actually able to do so pretty easily. But there's definitely a lot of positives here. There's definitely a lot of negatives, just kind of letting you guys know about everything that's going on, kind of giving you the latest updates and information, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with Safemoon right now. There's a lot of people talking about it. It's an interesting project. You know, a lot of people are saying it's the next Doge. Maybe it could be, but there's definitely you know, some reasons to be a little skeptical and stuff, I guess is the word that I would use. But that is pretty much it for this video today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I would definitely appreciate if you did drop a like on this video. Definitely helps me out the YouTube algorithm a ton. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Safemoon? Is it going to the moon, or do you think it's going to be crashing down back to earth? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on my latest content. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace!